They are apparently making a movie of Stephen King's epic book series The Dark Tower, and for some reason, the main actor being eyed for the lead of The Gunslinger is Idris Elba.
And the winner is Hove, my man. Speech. First of all, I want to thank my...
I really have to ask whether the people casting this movie have even read the Dark Tower series, because in it, the main character is Roland Deschain, the Gunslinger, and he looks like this. She repeatedly calls Roland a honky motherfucker, or some approximation thereof. It's constant. She is always going on about how he is white and how this is a point of contention for her because she is such a bitter, racist person. How exactly the people casting this film think that Idris Elba is going to be able to fulfill that role is beyond me. This is retarded, and I've got no objection to the man as an actor. I'm sure he's a fine actor. I don't think I've ever seen anything with him in. The problem, frankly, is that it's simply not going to make any fucking sense. Oh, Idris, you honky motherfucker. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Why would we say that? Why? We're going to have to rewrite Debtor's character. Are we going to make her white? Is she going to call him a nigger? Nigger. Idris Elba, a black chap.
Sargon of Akkad is upset. He feels that Idris Elba should not be playing Roland Deschain because Roland is white.
Well, thank you for that warm welcome. Honestly, I couldn't feel more at home, and in fact, we're not far from where I grew up in East London. And as a young man, if I'm really honest, I never thought I'd come into this building. And actually, as an older man, I never thought I'd come into this building. But, well, Una invited me. And, well, you know what she's like. She's a little bit obsessed with diversity. And I said, Una, get out more. Stop watching so much TV. But the thing is, when you do watch TV, and when you do get out more, I mean, you do see there's a disconnect between the real world and the TV world. You know, people in the TV world aren't the same people as the people in the real world. And there's an even bigger gap between the people that make TV and the people who watch TV. Now, I should know because I live in the TV world. My agent and I would get scripts, and we were always asked to read the black male character, all right? Or the athletic type, and that was just Crime Watch. I'm not joking. But when the script asked for a black male, it wasn't describing a character or a person's character, it was describing a skin color. Now, a white character, a white male, was always called a Caucasian, or a man with a twinkle in his eyes. Now, my eyes may be dark, but they definitely twinkle. And I was like, I want to play the guy with the twinkle in his eyes. So I got to a certain point in my career where I saw the glass ceiling. I was so close to it, I was going to hit my forehead on it. But I was busy. I got lots of work. I realized that I could only play so many best friends or gang leaders, all right? I knew that I wasn't going to land a leading role. I knew there wasn't enough imagination, not yet, for the industry to be seeing me as a lead. In other words, if I wanted to star in a British drama like Luther, for example, then I'd have to go to a country like America, all right? Now, some people might say back then, look, there was no black detectives, you know? Like, how can you expect us to make a TV show about one? It's television. So, it's the same imagination that casting director Nina Gold had when she cast the film Attack the Block, all right? She searched the whole of London for raw talent, much of it diverse, and she found John Boyega, a British-born African. Nina then put Boyega up for the leading character in the latest Star Wars blockbuster. I mean, but it was since a woman with imagination became the casting director. Now, it's that vision and the vision of people like Nina and those 5 original casting directors that allows me to stand here in front of you today. And the fact that I refuse to be pigeonholed, and I have to say it was really hard work. But what all of this has taught me is that too often people get locked into boxes. And it's not a great place to be. Now ask women, okay? They'll say the same thing, or disabled people, or gay people, or any number of unrepresented groups. So today, I'm asking the TV and film industry to think outside of the box. In fact, just get out of the box, forget it. This isn't a speech about race, this is a speech about imagination, and as I said before, a speech about diversity of thought. So I really want our incredible, and it is incredible, creative and television industry to be more imaginative of the cultural exports that we send around the world. So much we have so many great people to learn from. For example, Kelly Lee, who's here from Disney ABC, who has done so much to change the face of American TV. Now, Kelly made sure that one of the most powerful people in TV got their break. That is Shonda Rhimes. And those of you who haven't heard of her, you should have, because she made Grey's Anatomy and Scandal. Rhonda isn't just the only black woman on American TV to have her own night with 3 hit shows back-to-back in one evening, but Shonda is the only person to ever have done that. She's done what no one else has ever done before, and that's partly thanks to Kelly. In conclusion, really, let's have a Magna Carta moment in British broadcasting. Let's make things fairer. Let's see who's got what and what opportunity. Luckily, we do have just a thing, and it's called Project Diamond. Now, for the first time, we'll have hard data across the TV industry and seeing who's doing what, where, and when. We should take the guesswork out of it now. Our broadcasting industry will be the first in the world to have hard data about the groups that are locked inside boxes. It shows us what broadcasters' diversity policies actually work. Now, once we know that, we can actually benchmark progress. And that's what I'm asking for, is actually, can we make some progress, you know? It's what Lenny Henry and so many others have been asking for. The conclusion is that there will be some change. These are the things that I think, in my opinion, will help bring that along. Being more imaginative in everything that we do, fishing for talent in more consistently across the groups and not just the same groups. Nelson Mandela said, "Anything difficult always seems impossible until it's done." That was so shockingly bad. I don't know how I got the job to do that. It's horrible. But look, the good news is we're not trying to put a man on the moon. We're trying to redesign the face and character of British television. It's because British TV helps, as I said, shape our world and is the window into our world. So this debate is for everyone. Now, I'll leave you with this thought. And I don't want to cause any spoilers here, but the new Star Wars film, isn't it amazing that the princess ends up being the general? No, seriously, princess being the general. That's incredible. All I'm asking for is some real imagination, untold stories, the road less traveled. Let's think outside the box. In fact, let's smash the box. Oh, fuck it, forget the box. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, officers of the Empire, princesses, and the odd baron, thank you very much, and thanks for listening.